Nearly 2 weeks after the closing ceremony of the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympic Games, it is time now for the Paralympics. Tonight, Cheryl Preheim introduces us to one Team USA athlete from Cartersville.
The 2022 Winter Paralympians are getting ready for competition. Opening ceremony is tomorrow. Garrett Geros didn't think he'd live to see his 17th birthday, let alone make it onto Team USA. Garrett grew up in Cartersville, Georgia, never dreamed he'd become an elite snow sport athlete.
Snowboarding has really saved my life.
Every time Garrett Geros sees the race course, he's reminded of the unlikely paths life can take you.
Geros from USA.
You don't usually go to the Winter Games if you're from Georgia.
Yet here he is. Nothing about Garrett's story was expected or easy. It makes this moment mean all the more. Garrett grew up in Cartersville, a town of about 20,000. When he was 5, his dad introduced him to snow and skiing on a family trip. It wasn't an instant hit.
I did not like it at all.
But he loved almost everything active, surfing and skimboarding. He was a natural on a skateboard. At Cartersville High School, he played baseball, football, was a wrestler.
My father coached me growing up.
That all changed on one drive.
I got into a car accident when I was 16 years old, and there's no way I should have lived through that.
The car wrapped around a tree, decimated, and once they pried him from it, Garrett had to be life-flighted to Grady Hospital in Atlanta. His family wasn't sure he'd make it through. Surgeons amputated his leg at the knee.
I didn't walk for 9 months, and I had to relearn how to walk. It made me angry inside, and I would get depressed about it.
A search of the Paralympic website helped spark a little inspiration when he saw snowboarding.
You knew you needed an outlet, and this was it.
It's freedom. Without snowboarding, I wouldn't know where my life would be. It really gave me a purpose.
Garrett trains in Colorado, where he's mastered snowboard cross, racing more than 50 miles an hour on a carbon fiber foot.
This is a mountain bike shock. It feels like I have 2 feet. It's crazy.
Only 4 years after first taking up the sport, Garrett is now one of the best in the world.
Never thought in a million years I'd be going to the Paralympics ever.
Cartersville may already be known for a first-round draft pick, but it's also now home to a first-time Paralympian whose unlikely path has given him a message much bigger than sport.
Show everybody that just because bad things happen to you doesn't mean it's always a bad thing. It may be a bad moment, but it can turn into something great. So Garrett's already been training on the race course in Beijing. He will be part of opening ceremony. He promises to send us lots of pictures and videos, and then he races this weekend.